Hi, my name is Dr. Darryl Low. I'm the chair of Civil and Environmental Engineering here at LeTourneau, and I wish you were here. I wish I got to walk you around the labs because this is one of my favorite places, is the labs. And so one of the great things about engineering is that we're not theory people. We're builders, we're doers. We like to test. It's not just numbers on paper with homework, it's physically getting in the lab and seeing stuff. And I love those light bulb moments. And so I wish I got to welcome you to campus. This is one of my really favorite rooms too. I have lots of favorite labs. It kind of runs as a theme here. But this is our senior design lab. This is a place where our civil engineering students and other disciplines as well that are on a senior design team, give them space to work and build. We do things a little bit different here. That's kind of a theme at LeTourneau University. We do things a little bit different. We have a 2-semester-long capstone course where a small group of our students, 6 to 10 in number, will be working on a project together, overseen by a faculty member on some cutting-edge technology or some missions application or just something that excites the students and use their engineering skills. It's great to see freshmen that are so excited to be on campus, but know so little as far as engineering, and watch them grow until they're seniors. And they actually get to work out all the skills they've learned. And so this is a space where I've seen everything. I've seen this space filled with a disaster relief shelter. I've seen it built or filled with a student-designed, student-constructed, student-tested lazy river. I've seen anything and everything in this space because this is an open space for students to work. We have tools, we have materials, anything they need, because obviously if they're going to build, they're going to need some of those materials. And so we expect the hands-on learning here. And we are dedicated to hands-on learning because there's something just better about an engineering program that emphasizes hands-on learning. Things make more sense. You know when the equation doesn't work because you've seen it, touched it, felt it, broke it, if you worked in the lab. And so there's something just different about that. That quite honestly I never had going to a big state school. The opportunity to get in a lab and work and build. I never got until I was in grad school, but we give that opportunity here. And so our graduates for civil and all the engineering programs are just different in a good way because they're more comfortable with their hands. They're more comfortable understanding how equations work. And when they don't work, we approach engineering differently. We teach our students how to weld, not because we want them to be welders. That's a skill that takes years to perfect. But it makes you a better structural engineer if you're going to be able to design metal structures, if you can design welds that work, that are possible. You don't want to design the weld that the welder has to hang upside down to do, or just physically not possible, no matter what the manual says. We just believe that hands-on will make you a better engineer. And when you're a better engineer, you can have a better impact. That's one of the, again, things different about LeTourneau is the why we build and why we design and why we test. We are called to be servants. We are called to make the world a better place. We live in a fallen world that has lots of things that need fixing, that need help. We don't want to just stay in our offices. We want to go out into the world and make a difference. We want to build projects. That's one of the great things about civil is the things you build, you can show your grandkids. You can say, I helped design that, I helped build that, I helped that come into an actual reality. The process of going from numbers that are equations to blueprints to construction to something that's physically been built because you've designed it is different, is an opportunity that we as civils are given. That's the difference between a developed country and a developing country is what's been built, that infrastructure. The things we take for granted, the things that when you walk in a building, you don't have to worry about it falling on your head. When you turn on the faucet, you don't have to worry about the water coming out. You don't have to worry about playing by that creek because it's contaminated. There's an opportunity here to go out and serve not just in the US, but internationally. There's a huge demand. And we can go out and serve people and do things with our lives that we can look back and be proud of. It's vital as we as engineers to make that impact and do things the right way because we are called that. We are been given gifts. So civil engineering and environmental engineering is an opportunity to do things you wouldn't be able to do otherwise, to see an impact that you had, even if no one knows it. The civils and environmentals are the ones behind the scenes. You have no idea who designed the pipes that bring you water to your home. But we're grateful that they did and did it the right way. It's easy to point out the potholes on the road, but we so rarely know the engineers that designed that the right way. Those bridges that last for decades or centuries, they're still safe and useful after all this time. The impact we can have after disasters, whether it be hurricanes and tornadoes and earthquakes, we can come in as engineers and help rebuild and help the healing process. So I really wish you were here. I wish we got to sit around a table like this and talk about, is civil the right thing for you? Because I think that a lot of people that want to make an impact, want to work with their hands, want to just make the world a little bit better place, not for our glory, but for God's glory, this is a great place to do it. So hopefully I get to meet you.